Hello, welcome to Daily English Speaking Podcast. Welcome back, my dear English learners. I am Jack, and today I am very happy to practice English with you. In today's podcast, we are going to talk about a very important and very human topic. Let's talk about feelings. This topic is useful because feelings are part of everyday life. We all feel something every day. Sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel tired, sometimes we feel worried, sometimes we feel excited, sometimes we feel calm. And sometimes we do not know exactly what we feel. Talking about feelings in English is very important because feelings help us express our real life. If you only know how to say, I am happy and I am sad, that is a good start. But in real conversations, you may need more words. You may want to say, I feel nervous. I feel stressed. I feel proud. I feel lonely. I feel disappointed. I feel hopeful. These words help you explain yourself better. Many English learners can talk about daily routines, food, work, and hobbies. But when they want to talk about feelings, they stop. They think, what word should I use? How can I explain this feeling? How can I say I am not okay? Do not worry. Today we will practice simple, natural, and useful English for talking about feelings. The most important phrase is very simple. I feel. You can say, I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel nervous. I feel sad. I feel calm. I feel worried. This pattern is easy, but very powerful. You can use it in many situations. For example, I feel happy today. This is correct, but if you want to speak more naturally, add a reason. Say, I feel happy today because I finished my work, or I feel happy because I talked to my friend, or I feel happy because I practiced English. When you add because, your sentence becomes stronger. Now, let's talk about happiness. Happiness is a positive feeling. You can say, I feel happy. I feel good. I feel great. I feel excited. I feel relaxed. I feel thankful. These are common words. If something good happens, you can say, I feel excited. If your day is peaceful, you can say, I feel relaxed. If someone helps you, you can say, I feel thankful. For example, I feel happy because I had a good day. I feel excited because I have good news. I feel thankful because my family supports me. These sentences are simple and useful. But happiness is not always about big things. Sometimes small things make us happy. A quiet morning, a warm drink, a kind message, a short walk, a good song, a clean room, a few minutes of peace. You can say, this small moment makes me happy. This is a beautiful sentence. Now, let's talk about sadness. Sadness is also part of life. Nobody feels happy all the time. You can say, I feel sad. I feel a little down. I feel lonely. I feel disappointed. I feel hurt. These words help you talk honestly. For example, I feel sad because I miss my family. I feel lonely because I have not talked to anyone today. I feel disappointed because my plan did not work. I feel hurt because someone spoke to me badly. These sentences are real and natural. It is okay to say, I am not okay today. This sentence is simple but powerful. Many people always say, I'm fine, even when they are not fine. But sometimes we need to be honest. You can say, I'm not feeling great today. I'm having a hard day. I feel a little sad, but I will be okay. These answers are natural. Now, let's talk about feeling tired. This is one of the most common feelings. You can say, I feel tired. I feel very tired. I feel exhausted. I feel sleepy. I feel low on energy. Exhausted means very tired. You can use it when you are really tired. For example, I feel tired because I worked a lot today. I feel sleepy because I did not sleep well. I feel exhausted after a long week. I feel low on energy. So, I need to rest. These are very useful daily sentences. When you feel tired, you can also talk about what you need. Say, I need a break. I need some rest. I need to sleep early tonight. I need quiet time. These sentences are simple and healthy. Now let's talk about nervous feelings. Many English learners feel nervous when they speak English. You can say, I feel nervous. I feel shy. I feel afraid to make mistakes. I feel uncomfortable when I speak. These are very common feelings for learners. For example, I feel nervous when I speak English with new people. I feel shy because I do not want to make mistakes. I feel uncomfortable when people speak too fast. These sentences help you explain your English learning experience. But feeling nervous does not mean you cannot speak. It only means the situation is important to you. If you care about something, you may feel nervous. A student feels nervous before a test. A worker feels nervous before a meeting. A speaker feels nervous before speaking. That is normal. A very useful sentence is, I feel nervous, but I will try. This sentence is powerful because it is honest and brave. You do not hide the feeling. You also do not let the feeling stop you. Now let's talk about worry. Worry means thinking too much about a problem or the future. You can say, I feel worried. I am worried about my future. I am worried about money. I am worried about my family. I am worried about my English. These sentences are common. For example, I am worried about my English because I want to improve faster. Or, I am worried about tomorrow because I have an important meeting. Or, I am worried about money because I have many bills. These are natural sentences. When you are worried, it can help to say, I need to calm down. I need to think clearly. I need to take one step at a time. This phrase, one step at a time, is very useful. It means do not try to solve everything at once. Just do the next small thing. Now let's talk about stress. Stress is very common in modern life. You can say, I feel stressed. I have a lot of stress. Work is stressful. This situation is stressful. I need to relax. These sentences are useful in daily English. For example, I feel stressed because I have too much work. I feel stressed when I have many problems at the same time. I need to relax and breathe. Sometimes, when stress feels strong, one slow breath can help. Now, let's talk about anger. Anger is a strong feeling. You can say, I feel angry. I feel upset. I feel annoyed. I feel frustrated. Angry is strong. Upset can mean sad or angry. Annoyed means a little angry. Frustrated means you feel angry because something is difficult or not working. For example, I feel annoyed because the bus is late. I feel frustrated because I cannot find the right words in English. I feel upset because someone was rude to me. These sentences are useful and natural. When you feel angry, it is better to slow down before speaking. You can say, I need a moment. I need to calm down. I don't want to talk right now. Let's talk later. These phrases can help you avoid saying something hurtful. Now let's talk about feeling proud. Proud means you feel good because you did something well or something difficult. You can say, I feel proud. I am proud of myself. I feel proud because I did not give up. I am proud because I practiced English today. These sentences are very important for English learners. Many learners only notice mistakes. They say, "My English is bad. I forgot words. I made mistakes." But you should also notice your progress. Did you practice today? Be proud. Did you speak one sentence? Be proud. Did you understand a short podcast? Be proud. Small progress matters. You can say, "I am proud of my progress. I am proud because I tried. I am proud because I continued." These sentences help your confidence. Now let's talk about confidence. Confidence means you trust yourself. You can say, "I feel confident. I feel more confident now. I want to build my confidence." Practice helps me feel confident. These sentences are useful for English learners. For example, I feel more confident when I practice every day. I want to speak English with confidence. I do not feel confident yet, but I am improving. This last sentence is very good because it is honest and positive. Confidence does not come from perfect English. Confidence comes from practice. When you practice again and again, your brain starts to believe, "I can do this." You may still make mistakes, but you are not afraid like before. Now, let's talk about confusion. Sometimes we feel confused. You can say, "I feel confused. I don't understand. I am not sure. This is not clear to me. Can you explain it again?" These phrases are useful in class, work, and daily life. For example, I feel confused when grammar has many rules. I am not sure which word to use. Can you explain that again, please? These sentences are practical. It is okay to be confused. Confusion is part of learning. Do not say, "I am stupid." Say, "I need more practice." Say, "I need a simpler explanation." Say, "I can learn this step by step." Now, let's talk about feeling calm. Calm is a peaceful feeling. You can say, "I feel calm. I feel peaceful. I feel relaxed. I feel comfortable." These words are useful when you feel good and quiet inside. For example, I feel calm when I listen to soft music. I feel relaxed after a walk. I feel peaceful when I have quiet time. I feel comfortable with friendly people. These sentences are natural. You can also say what helps you feel calm. Walking helps me feel calm. Talking to a friend helps me feel better. Listening to music helps me relax. A quiet evening helps me feel peaceful. Now, let's imagine Sophia from Italy. Sophia is learning English. One day, she has to speak English with a tourist at work. She feels nervous. Her heart beats fast. Her mind says, "What if I make a mistake?" But Sophia takes a breath and says to herself, "I feel nervous, but I will try." The tourist asks a question. Sophia answers slowly. She makes one small mistake, but the tourist understands. After the conversation, Sophia feels proud. She says, "I was nervous, but I tried. I am proud of myself." This story is important because feelings can change. At first, Sophia felt nervous. Then she tried. After that, she felt proud. Your feelings can change too when you take action. Now, imagine Lucas from France. Lucas has a stressful day at work. He has many emails, a long meeting, and a difficult task. In the afternoon, he feels tired and frustrated. He wants to complain. But he stops for a moment, drinks water, and walks outside for 5 minutes. Then he says, "I feel stressed, but I can do one thing at a time." He returns to work and finishes one task. At the end of the day, he feels tired, but also relieved. Relieved means you feel better because a problem is finished or smaller now. You can say, "I feel relieved because the meeting is over." I feel relieved because I finished my work. This is a very useful feeling word. Now imagine Anna from Spain. Anna feels sad because she misses her family. She studies in another city. At night, she feels lonely. She calls her mother and talks for a few minutes. After the call, she feels better. She says, "I felt lonely, but now I feel better." This is a simple and real sentence. These stories show us something important. Feelings are not always one thing. You can feel tired and proud at the same time. You can feel nervous and excited at the same time. You can feel sad, but still hopeful. Human feelings are mixed. Now let's practice useful sentence patterns. Pattern 1. I feel because. For example, I feel happy because I finished my work. I feel tired because I slept late. I feel nervous because I have to speak English. I feel proud because I practiced today. Pattern 2. I feel when, for example, I feel nervous when I speak English. I feel relaxed when I listen to music. I feel happy when I talk to my friends. I feel stressed when I have too much work. Pattern 3. I feel, but, for example, I feel tired, but I will continue. I feel nervous, but I will try. I feel sad, but I know tomorrow can be better. I feel afraid, but I am learning. These patterns are simple and powerful. If you learn them, you can talk about many feelings. Now let's practice answers to the question, how are you feeling today? If you feel good, you can say, I feel good today. I slept well, and I have more energy. If you feel tired, you can say, I feel a little tired today because I had a busy morning, but I am okay. If you feel nervous, you can say, I feel nervous because I need to speak English today, but I will try. If you feel sad, you can say, I feel a little sad today. I think I need some rest and quiet time. These answers are natural and useful. Now, let's talk about asking other people about feelings. You can say, how are you feeling? Are you okay? What's wrong? Do you want to talk? How can I help? These questions are kind and helpful. If someone looks sad, you can say, are you okay? If they want to talk, listen. If they do not want to talk, respect them. You can say, I'm here if you need me. This is a kind and beautiful English sentence. Now, let's practice a small conversation. Friend, you look tired. Are you okay? You, yes, I'm okay. I just feel a little tired today. Friend, did you sleep well? You, not really. I slept late last night. Friend, maybe you should rest. You, yes, I think I need a quiet evening. This conversation is simple and real. Now another conversation. Friend, how are you feeling about your English? You, I feel nervous sometimes. Friend, why? You, because I understand English, but speaking is still difficult for me. Friend, that's normal. You are improving. You, thank you. I feel better when I practice every day. This is a perfect conversation for English learners. Now another conversation. Friend, you seem happy today. You, yes, I feel great. Friend, what happened? You, I finished an important task, and I practiced English. Friend, that's wonderful. You, yes, I feel proud of myself. This is simple, positive, and natural. Now, let's talk about emotional honesty. Emotional honesty means saying what you really feel in a respectful way. You do not need to tell everyone everything. But with trusted people, it is good to be honest. You can say, I feel stressed. I need some time. I am not ready to talk. I need support. I feel better now. These sentences help communication. Sometimes people hide feelings because they think feelings are weakness. But feelings are not weakness. Feelings are human. Talking about feelings can help people understand you. It can also help you understand yourself. Now, let's talk about English learning feelings. Learning English can bring many emotions. You may feel excited when you learn a new phrase. You may feel frustrated when you forget words. You may feel shy when you speak. You may feel proud when you understand a podcast. You may feel confused with grammar. You may feel motivated after a good lesson. You can say, I feel frustrated when I forget words. I feel happy when I understand English. I feel proud when I speak even a little. I feel motivated when I see progress. These sentences are very useful. If you feel frustrated, do not give up. Frustration means you are trying. Take a break. Make the task smaller. Practice one sentence. Learn one word. Listen to slow English. Small steps can help. Now, let's talk about positive self-talk. Self-talk means the words you say to yourself. If you always say negative things, you may feel worse. If you say kind and strong things, you may feel better. Do not say, I am bad at English. Say, I am learning English. Do not say, I always make mistakes. Say, mistakes help me learn. Do not say, I can't speak. Say, I am learning to speak. Your mind listens to your words. Now let's practice a positive paragraph. I feel nervous sometimes, but I am learning. I make mistakes, but that is normal. I am improving step by step. I am proud of my small progress. I do not need perfect English today. I only need to keep practicing. This paragraph is useful for your speaking and your confidence. Now, let's talk about body language and feelings. Sometimes your body shows your feelings. If you feel nervous, your hands may shake. If you feel sad, your face may look tired. If you feel happy, you may smile. If you feel stressed, your shoulders may feel tight. You can say, my body feels tired. My heart is beating fast. My shoulders feel tight. I need to relax. These sentences are useful. Now let's talk about mixed feelings. Mixed feelings means you feel two or more feelings at the same time. You can say, I have mixed feelings. This is a very useful phrase. For example, before a big change, you may feel excited and nervous. Before speaking English, you may feel afraid and motivated. You can say, I have mixed feelings about this. I feel excited, but also nervous. I feel happy, but also a little worried. These sentences sound natural. Now let's talk about feeling hopeful. Hopeful means you believe something good can happen. You can say, I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful about my future. I feel hopeful because I am making progress. Hope is important because it helps you continue. For example, I am not fluent yet, but I feel hopeful because I practice every day. This is a beautiful sentence. Now, let's talk about feeling disappointed. Disappointed means you feel sad because something did not happen the way you wanted. You can say, I feel disappointed. I am disappointed because I did not pass the test. I am disappointed because my plan changed. I feel disappointed, but I will try again. Disappointment is not the end. It is a feeling. You can feel it, learn from it, and continue. Now let's talk about feeling grateful. Grateful means thankful. You can say, I feel grateful. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my friends. I am grateful for this chance to learn. Gratitude can help your mind focus on good things. For example, today was difficult, but I still feel grateful because I learned something. This sentence is strong and mature. Now, let's make a full speaking model about feelings. Today, I feel a little tired, but I also feel proud. I had a busy day, and I had many things to do. In the morning, I felt stressed because I had too much work. In the afternoon, I felt frustrated because one task was difficult. But I did not give up. I took a short break, drank water, and continued. Now I feel tired, but I feel proud because I tried my best. This is a great answer. It tells a story. It uses different feelings. It sounds natural. Now let's make another model. Today I feel calm and happy. I slept well last night, and I had a quiet morning. I drank tea, listened to music, and practiced English. I feel grateful for small moments like this. My life is not perfect, but today I feel peaceful. This is simple and beautiful. Now, let's make a model for English learners. When I speak English, I sometimes feel nervous. I worry about mistakes. I worry that I will forget words. But I know this is normal. I am learning. I do not need to be perfect. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. Every time I practice, I feel a little more confident. This is very useful. You can repeat it before speaking English. Now let's review useful feeling words. Happy, sad, tired, nervous, excited, calm, worried, stressed, angry, proud, confident, confused, lonely, relaxed, frustrated, disappointed, grateful, hopeful, relieved. These words can help you talk about your inner life. Now let's review useful phrases. I feel a little, I feel very, I feel because, I feel when, I feel but. I am not feeling great today. I need a break. I need to calm down. I feel proud of myself. I have mixed feelings. I feel better. Now, these phrases are practical and natural. Now, before we finish, remember this. Your feelings are part of you. You do not need to hide them from yourself. You can name them. You can understand them. You can talk about them in simple English. You can say, I feel tired. I feel happy. I feel nervous. I feel proud. These simple sentences can help you express your real life. Also, remember, feelings change. A difficult morning can become a better evening. A nervous moment can become a proud memory. A sad day can become a hopeful tomorrow. Do not judge your whole life by one feeling. Feel it, name it, and take care of yourself. So, today, practice this question. How am I feeling? Answer in English. Say, I feel, then add a reason. I feel tired because. I feel happy because. I feel nervous because. This small practice will help your English and your self-understanding.